to do. And honestly speaking, right, sometimes when we have this kind of conversation, it is, sometimes like trying to jump the gun. That's why it sounds to some of these guys back in that contraption, when you're like, why can't they just do it like this or put it like this and all of that? But it's like jumping the gun because there are few information that I can share, right? Which I picked up out there. This their obedience movement that you had in 2022, 2023, the one they have now is a far, far, far better organized and more kind of like a grounded one that they continue to build on. They are working on not only to register as many people as possible. I mean, all these people who are getting voters card. So they are putting up, what do you call it? They are putting up a kind of, like a documentation, so to say, right? Building a support base, which is with a verified support base. So if you look at them and they say, oh, we currently have 10 million. What they are building behind the scene right now as we're watching this includes people who have this voters card, right? Who can say, I have mine now. Then you register, you become their member. So automatically they can tell where do they have their members, which local government, which ward, which state, and sure you get. Now they have the data they can work with compared to what they had back then. So they have this data of ensuring that they know what it takes to have their people everywhere now. They are kind of like building, and they are not really saying much out there, except when they make all those announcements. Please sign up here, please join here, get your confirmation, this and that. That one is going behind the scene. So if they already have these young people, the first time voters, already attracted to them, so that means before you know it, they can build a database. That's the word I was looking for. A database that could be up to 30, 40 million supporters. And that's going to be a problem. When I say it's going to be a problem, what I mean by that is it simply means these other establishments, right? They will have to spend more on everything, whether they have to bribe the INEC officials more or bribe the people, the voters more. They would have to bribe more, and they're going to get far less results. So if the results that they finally put up is so below the overwhelming the overwhelming figures of these young people that are going to besiege your voting centers, then they're going to have a problem of pushing that through. Do you understand? Because now their obedient movement, they are building a sort of, like I said, a database whereby they are going to be having their own live feed from every corner of Nigeria, like INEC too. So if their pledge of rig and die, rig this and that and all of that, if that eventually comes to play, they are not going to lack the number. That's the point I'm making. They can shut down the entire country. And I know that is the part you're like, no, nothing will happen. I like that. Because that's the reason why I want Tifnubu and the gang to continue to believe that nothing will happen. That's what will make it sweeter. Because one of the two things will happen. Tifnubu will rig. They will shut Nigeria down. It will become so unbearable enough that Tifnubu and the gang, they will run away from Nigeria. That's one thing you believe that, it will never happen. Okay. Or Tifnubu will succumb. Or the other one, nothing will happen. You see, I still put it as part of the options now, 3. So either of the 3 would happen. But if any of the first 2 should happen, even those of you who have been waiting for what you call the revolution, you are going to have your own reasons handed to you. Reasons why you have to be part of the revolution now. Right? Okay, let's see the other part. There is more.
Hi everyone, I'm a first time voter and I'm also a member of Gen Z for Peter Obi. Do you know that online registration for PVC starts on the 18th of August 2025? Do you think your vote does not count? Get your PVC first. Do you think Nigeria would not become a better place? Get your PVC first. Do you think that the election has already been rigged? Get your PVC first. Do you think that the results are already written and waiting for the election day to be out? Get your PVC first. Do you think Nigeria would not become a better place? Get your PVC first. Get your PVC at hand. Our vote is our voice. Peter Obi is back again and Nigeria must be a better place. Thank you.
Your mind already dey tell you say dem don rig election. First get your PVC. So as e be like this, your mind dey tell you say INEC no go fit count your vote. First get your PVC. Wait o, so as everywhere bad reach like this, you feel say Nigeria no go fit ever better. First get your PVC o. So as e be like this, your mind dey tell you say INEC no go fit count your vote. First get your PVC. Una still dey here. PVC registration don start o. Go register. Anyhow wey you dey feel am, first get your PVC. Then make we join hand defend our vote. My vote, na im be my voice. Peter Obi don come. Nigeria must better. You feel say
Ta-da! Hi guys, have you heard that the PVC registration is starting on the 18th of this month? I guess you've not heard, but I've told you now. You better go and get your vote. If you think say INEC don already go rig this election, get your PVC. If you think say they don already bring out election results, get your PVC. Your PVC is your power. Without your PVC, you can't vote. And as for me, I'm a first-time voter. I'm a member of the Gen Z for obedience. And guess who I'm voting for? I'm voting for Peter Obi. You guys, I'm not voting for Peter Obi because of popularity, peer pressure. I'm voting for Peter Obi because I believe and I know he's a man of integrity. He's a man that is going to change Nigeria from the way it is now to a better position. Look at some Nigerians. We barely eat 3 times a day. We are the leaders of tomorrow. You better secure a bright future for yourself and your future kids. Have a nice rest and good night.
my brother and sister, I don't bring good news o. Yori once. How many of you don't hear wetin they call PVC? My brothers and sister, if you never hear wetin they call PVC, now why I do you make I enlighten you wetin they call PVC. PVC now our permanent voters card. You hear me so? Now permanent voters card, no be temporary one. Permanent ogbonge voters card. That card now the only card we go enable you vote for election day. So all of una wey they say, oh, PVC no dey important, my dear sister, it dey important too. Or you go there for your house, they feel say maybe they don't already write the people wey go win this election. Nah lie, make sure you get your PVC. Or you go feel say maybe they already go rig this election like the way they rig am before. Nah lie yo, they no go rig am. Make sure your PVC dey your hand. Or you go think say, hey, Nigeria no go become a better country. Nigeria go become a better country if only your PVC dey your hand. Or anything wey you go dey for your house, they assume anything wey you won't feel, anyhow you won't feel. Make sure your PVC dey your hand. Come, make we gather go defend our vote. As for me, maybe first time voter, see my PVC. I don't first you go get my PVC. So I know they make it dey for your house, just the assume thing. Make sure your PVC dey for your hand. And make we go gather, go vote. Remember that word wey they talk say our voice now, our vote now, our voice. Abi you know hear am, abi you know am. Now why I dey make I tell you, our vote now our voice. So if you no vote, we no go get voice again. So I tell you, make you go get am home, or you better say make you get them, then you no need them. Now when you need them, you no get them. The choice now your choice. So I know say you go choose the better choice. Get your PVC today. Remember, our vote now our voice. Thank you.
You feel they already write election results, get your PVC first. You feel they already rig the election, get your PVC first. You feel say INEC no go allow our votes count, get your PVC first. You feel say this country no go fit better, get your PVC first. Any hour you feel them, get your PVC for hand. Then we go come together, defend our votes. PVC registration don't start Go get your PVC registration. Our vote na our voice. This country must better. Remember, it's better having it and not needing it than needing it and not having it. Go get your PVC.
Hi everyone.
Like I said, those of you who are the older generation, you are looking at them and you can you can almost like have your skin, your crawling skin of their naivety, the way you feel. I told you not to feel like that. Experience, they say, is the best teacher. I remember how long it took me to just call your attentions to what was building up at the time when they started this their obedient movement in 2022. I was there almost every night back then just to call your attention to something is building up, something is building up. And they said it was just social media noise. Then they came around to disrupt the entire political space in 7 months. So the point here is not whether you agree with them or not. That's not the point. The point is when things like these are building up, you cannot estimate how far it's going to go and how deep it is going to also go. Experience, they say, is best teacher. And from the experience that many of you watching this broadcast should have heard about their, I mean, disobedient, and the obedient, should tell you that you shouldn't kind of like let emotion somehow ride or override what is right before you. Now, I am not saying you can be wrong. I'm not even saying anyone is wrong. I am only letting you see that whatever it is that you knew about them, add this to it. And it is a number that will continue to shake the rotten, what do you call it, political system of that contraption. Whether it will be deserved or may not deserve, that's a different conversation entirely. These young people are so attracted to him. They believe his message, they believe everything, and they have the number. Then they have to confront the violent, compromised, corrupt political system to push what they are currently seeing as their own future. They fight for their own future. So don't underestimate it. Milady, Ada Zion, they are not stupid kids. They might be naive, but at the same time, I can promise you that many of them are smarter than even those who are like 4, 5, 6 decades older than them. And why? This. When many of us were in their age, yeah, when we were in their kind of age, we had no access to the kind of information they have access to now. And the only thing that I think is probably lacking is the violence part. They need to be more violent and face these people that scares them. Abi, I think that's what will satisfy some of you, the older generation. But they have not been violent. Look at them, kids. So the people that are scared to shit out of those who claim to be so powerful people in Nigeria. These are the potential people that will spark whatever revolution you have in your head. The revolution of the mind is already kind of like growing. That's another point you should pay attention to. Young people are aware of what's going on around them. They are not just on TikTok doing comedy. They're dedicating their time to actually speak about what's going on in the society and how can they be part of that and make a change. Now you can call that naivety, right? Because of inexperience, or you can call them stupid because of the kind of information they have access to. Many of you, you didn't have access to 1% of that when you were their age. Just so you know. And I've said it before as well. Yeah, Tifnumbu that didn't have presidential power and he was able to manipulate the entire corrupt system, brought everybody over. Now he's the president. He's got all the power. How are they going to do it? election now, the charade. So Tifnubu would need to perfect his rigging against these millions of young and old people. If he succeeds, which many people believe that he's going to succeed, great, fine. But you would have these guys to contend with. That's the point I'm making. You need to pay attention to this and don't join them in kind of like downplaying it. And they are just wasting their time. So what will make you different from Oshiomole that said there were only 4 people tweeting in a room? And they ended up kind of like squeezing the hell out of them in their supposed charade. Now they are giving you different narratives of why it's never going to be like that again, blah, 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 blah. That's what they want you to believe. I don't think you should believe that. Okay. I've said it before. I'm not saying that they probably will get it and get this establishment to force the hand of the establishment and make Peter Obi the president of Nigeria. Yeah, there are so many forces. It's not just Tifnumbu. There are other forces that will, but they can end Tifnumbu's reign and APC rule, and they can end this entire fraudulent democracy as well. And it won't be their fault. It will be the fault of those who believes that they have actually conquered the people. These are the people that will trigger the rest of you. You saw them in Kenya, Abi. That's fine. And I know that Nigeria, there are many, many other kind of factors too. I'm not ignoring them. Don't get me wrong. Is it going to be strong in the north as it's going to be strong in the south? Or is it going to be this? Nigeria is so divided. I get you. But I'm also telling you that what is brewing against the establishment, which they themselves are aware of, if we build up to that their 2027 charade, and by kind of any reason, Peter Obi run and becomes presidential candidate of any party, you would have these people to actually contend with. For real. You will. You know? But those who are with Kolu have nothing to worry about. The first person has now decided to make himself he said, I am imposing myself as the Director General of Tifnumbu's second term campaign. The guy is the Niger State Governor, Bago. And he gave his reasons. Now let's go to the call loser people now. Niger State, the headquarters of all kinds of terrorists operating in northern Nigeria. Just for the mention. Listen.
Now the self-imposed Director General of the Labour Campaign for 2023. And Niger State is the campaign headquarters for Aswaji. We are Nigerians and we love Nigeria. There is an unwritten understanding in this country for power to evolve from the north and to the south, from the south to the north. And this has brought relative peace to this country. In the last 2 years plus, we just finished a tenure of 8 years of the late President Muhammadu Buhari. May Allah forgive his soul. And Aswaji is just his second year. Where are people from this part of the country trying to bring issues, especially the children of APC? You have eaten no person. You have eaten from APC. APC is what you are. Some of you were governors, ministers, advisors, commissioners, and you dwelled so much for 8 years. Now you're on sabbatical. And you have decided to come together